This is what we'll make today. Trees. And even some spooky trees. Ready to give it a try? Let's go! And it's going to take some paints. Now I've got acrylic craft paint here. I like the color scheme, so I thought I would get this one. I took the lid off of this. I'm going to use this as my mixing tray so I can just throw it away later. You're going to need Q-tips and rubber bands, and we're going to bundle them like I've done here. You're going to want 2 or 3 of those bundles because they'll get caked up, and you want your colors to stand out and be distinct. You're going to need a straw, white paper, paintbrush, and a glass of water. And I always have paper towels. You never know when there's a spill or you need to dry your brush or anything like that, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a fall tree. We're going to make a tree trunk out of our black let me get You can use brown if you want for your tree trunk, but black gives it kind of a scarier look. Since we're still at Halloween and Halloween isn't until Tuesday, I thought, well, why not do this? I'm going to give it a little mix. And it's kind of thick, so I'm going to take my tray and I'm going to get some in here. Then I'm going to get some water. And I'm just going to water it down just a little bit so it'll move easier. I want to be able to blow on this with my straw and have it move freely. There we go. Close that back up so it doesn't spill on the table in case we bump it. Move that a little out of our way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a nice big dab of it here. Now I can add more later if I want to, and hopefully it's thin enough to do what I want to do. We're going to take our straw and we're going to blow. And you're making a tree trunk and then branches. Mine's widening, isn't it? So we'll add more to it. Maybe a little more water. Okay, now I'm going to take my straw. And you can make it a bush, you can make it a tree, you can make it whatever you want it to be. Make that look like it's a trunk. There we go. And if we need to get more black and mix it, we will. It's kind of weird looking, isn't it? We'll drip it on here again. It's going to be a creepy looking tree. Needs to be a little thinner, I think. It's very weird looking. Very unusual looking, isn't it? Try and get some bigger branches to go out the sides, maybe. Turn the paper a little. So my tree looks a little odd, but that's okay. Trees aren't all the same. Now I'm going to clean my brush really good so I can get my other colors. I want to make sure my black's out of there because I don't want it to mix with my other colors. Okay, that's better. All right, now I want my tree to look fall, so I think I'm going to pick some oranges and some yellows. And for right now, I think I'm just going to use those three colors. That's mostly what I'm seeing out there right now. Okay, now I'm going to take my Q-tips. You can take the wider end or the smaller end and probably use both sides because you're going to create See how I'm just gonna dip this in here? Oh, look. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna blot it on here and give my tree a fall color. Now when I place it back in here, I want to try to keep it to the same colors as much as possible so that my tree still has that kind of look to it. And I'm going to do it all over the place. And it's starting to give it a fall look, isn't it? Now I'm going to use the other side. And you can just have fun with this, just creating a tree. Look at that. You can put it wherever you want. See? And now we're making a fall tree. Interesting, isn't it? Like I said, you can use any colors you want. You don't have to stick with those colors. You could use the greens, you could use purples, blues. Make your tree something fun, interesting. Now, if you wanted it to look spooky, you could take your paintbrush, dip it in the black, and just draw a bat. And all I'm doing is drawing like a V, a big wide V, to make it look like a bat. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, look here. We have a spooky tree that we can hang up. I might try another one now just to see what else I want to do with it. And this time I'm going to put dots in 3 spots. I'm going to see how that works. I did make it a lot thinner this time. Okay, let's get our straw and let's see. Oops. Good thing we have our paper towel, huh? There we go. Grab my straw. Oh, look at that. It's doing much better. Does that look like a little more tree to you? I think that my paint was a little thick for the last time. I'm going to add another one here because I want another branch or 2 on this side. Might as well. I have black left, huh? Okay. Oh, look at that tree. Definitely different than my other one. Okay, the colors I might want to use on this one, I think I'm going to be a little different. I'm going to try some blues and greens. You know, because sometimes you can see blues and greens in the trees as they start to turn. So I'm going to pick like this bluish green here. Okay. Get this mixed up. And we'll see what our tree looks like now when we do it. Got my brush clean. Okay. Gonna get a new set of Q-tips. And I'm gonna dip it in here. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, cool. Did all your leaves fall off and they're all down here. And this is my new tree. Isn't it cool? And like I said, you can make leaves lay down here so it looks like some of your leaves have fallen off. What do you think? Do you like the picture? Very fun and interesting. Don't you like it? Let's see what the other one looks like. This one's crazy looking. It's kind of creepy looking too. We got bats flying around it. So there you go, guys. A quick, fun, easy fall idea, maybe for Thanksgiving or Halloween. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, let your friends know what we do here and the fun that we have together. Okay, guys, bye.